Yo, what is up, gamers? My name is Russ. Welcome back to another weekly vault opening. We got 5 characters. I bring you once again the monk, and actually I have 3 slots for Mythic Plus on the monk. I did a lot of monking last week, so I'm looking forward to that one. But we're going to start off with the old faithful ones like the rogue and the chamois over here on Taran Mill. I'm going to jump in straight on the rogue. Looks like I'm in Halls of Atonement, so I'll quickly Hearthstone. So here we are in Oribos, and yeah, I did a weekly on this rogue last week. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest, and my damage was kind of insane. This was a Halls of Atonement. I think it was a 17. And yeah, I think I was at like 23k overall until the very last room and then the last boss. Didn't even take the gargoyles. We had a DH taking them. He was Venter as well, so 18k 18.8 without taking the stoneborns. I was pretty impressed with that, to be honest, and I feel like that's more than my main does, and that's just my alt rogue 271, which I very rarely, if at all, really played this season. Like, most of my keys on this character are just doing weeklies. They're just like 16s, 17s, 15s, stuff like that. So kind of impressed with that, and I might give the rogue a little bit more gameplay uptime over the coming weeks. But as usual, what we're basically looking for on this character is a 278 dagger. That's like the thing I want the most. I could take a 278 shoulders. Other than that, just like an upgrade to boots or an upgrade to rings. This character's actually kind of decked out, considering. I should probably go and upgrade this cash trinket. I feel like I say that every week, but let's just open it and pray for the dagger. If I get a 278 dagger, then honestly, like, I might even just start going ham on this character. But sadly, it is gloves. Which I already have 278, so that kind of sucks. I feel like, yeah, since I made Unity on legs, I'm just not gonna bother with gloves. So I have to wear tears, so I'm gonna start working towards another socket, I guess, on this character. If I just did like a couple bosses in normal on the raid, or a couple bosses, like a couple more mythic pluses or something, probably would work out in my favor in terms of socketing this character. But it's kind of like the slow grind, the long con, with these tokens here. So I'm 2 towards my next socket. Maybe in 2 more weeks I'll be able to get a socket. But yeah, that's the rogue for now, and we'll jump on the chamois, see what he gets. So actually, the dungeon as elemental last week, we already had a healer, I believe, that was pre-made with I think my tank. So I ended up going elemental, and I didn't do too bad damage. I think this was a mist. Yeah, mists. I mean, 14k, not great for my gear, but it's also not bad considering it was my first time playing Ellie, and I was running this single target legendary, the Earth Shock, giving you Lava Surge one. I have the shoulders in like 190 for the Earthquake ones, but I don't have a tier helmet, so I'm actually kind of hoping that we get a 278. Part of me is hoping we get 278 helm from the vault here, so that I can then put that one into a tier piece and then go and make the legendary for elemental. That would be cool, because I wouldn't mind giving that spec a little bit more play. It was quite fun. Always enjoyed elementals chamois. But other than that, what we're looking for in the vault is pretty much, any off piece really. Cloaks, bracer, yeah, maybe a ring or something. A ring could be nice. Ring could go down quite nicely, actually. And maybe a ruby trinket for elemental as well, or it could even be used for resto, for my DPS resto spec. So kind of wanting a helm. Other than that, trinkets again, and then any other off piece. That's kind of like the hierarchy of items I want. Gonna open it in elemental spec as well, so we get those trinkets. And it's a shield with, I feel like that's a little bit better stats for DPS, so I think haste is pretty good. So do I take, I don't really care too much about stat optimization to the point at which, like, I don't want sockets, because I don't really have many sockets on this character, and yeah, it doesn't look like I have any tokens here. So you know what, I'm gonna take it for Ellie just in case I play some. It's only like a third of a socket, so I'm not missing out on too much, and I'd rather just have this so I can switch it up, and we'll see how we go with that. So maybe the wrong move, maybe the right move. It's fine. Don't tell me in the comments that I could have put the shield in the catalyst or something. I feel like I get that comment every single week, and quite often, to be fair, you guys are right. There was one thing last week, I think it was the cloak on the chamois even. Someone said, oh, you could just put the cloak in the catalyst, and it's actually like crit verse, which is obviously good stats for chamois. I forgot that cloaks go in the catalyst. It honestly didn't even cross my mind. I'm not just ignoring you guys to try and like meme you or anything like that. I genuinely forgot that week that the catalyst even existed. I don't know. I think it's because I had taken a few days off because of the ban and things. I just like forgot how WoW worked. Anyway, we'll jump on the Warlock. I think I've just did one or maybe I did 4 dungeons on this. I can't remember. Hopefully, I at least did 1. We'll see. So it seems like my FPS is really, really bad. Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. Since the patch, I assume that's add-ons being out of date and things. I actually didn't update my add-ons before I logged in. Whoops, I actually haven't updated my add-ons since they changed WoW Up, that little add-on thing, and made it so you have to go CurseForge now. So I'm kind of behind on the add-on times. Maybe that's slowing down my game a little bit. But yeah, this character, pretty much in the same state. I'm just waiting to get a chest piece. I have honestly been doing like, you know, I've been trying a little bit to get one, obviously not very hard, but every time I have run a dungeon on this, I do try to stack cloth so that I can maybe get a chest piece, and I try and target a dungeon which drops the chest piece, because once I get the chest piece, I can put that into a tier piece. I can take off this helm and turn these gloves into a tier piece, so I'll get chest and glove tier piece. Then I can upgrade everything with Valor and put Unity on my helm, and then I can upgrade the Wilfred's ring as well. That's kind of like the plan once I get the chest, so everything will just go up in eye level. But right now, yeah, we're still just kind of like sitting around waiting for the chest, and then everything will unlock, and this character will just shoot up to like 265, 270, something like that when I put all those upgrades in place. So let's hope that we get the tier piece from this from the vault. Then that would be like, that would save me a lot of hassle. I either did 1 or I did 4 on this character. I think it's probably 1. Previously I did 4. Legs again. I think I already have these legs. Yeah. Mozala's hex threads are wrong. I already have these, so I guess it's a third of a socket for the Warlock here. You know, like the spirit is there. You know, legs is a good slot to get 278 for upgrading tier piece. I already had those ones and the exact same legs as well, so a little bit towards the socket, I guess, on the lock, which is interesting. I think it seems like I've taken that previously as well, because I got 4. All right, well, unlucky. The hunt for the chest continues, and we'll jump now onto Djfunk, everyone's favorite monk. So here we are on the good old Djfunk, and honestly, I got quite a lot of upgrades. You can tell. I actually played this character quite a bit last week. I did like probably 10 mythic dungeons or something on it. So the vault is it's like 3 slots, but they're not all plus 15. So there's a chance that we could get a good item in a bad slot, meaning, you know, it essentially just becomes like a 262 or maybe a 265 or something, which would be really sad if it's like a BIS item. But we're still at the point where pretty much anything is an upgrade, or at least a side grade. So it doesn't really matter too much. As you can see from my gear, you know, I did a couple 15s. I think like 1 or 2 maybe last week. Pushed up my own key actually all the way to plus 15, which is nice. So there's still some greens on us, but you know, we've got a weapon, we've got you know, some important slots, which is good for later for the catalyst. You know, I can already make a 2-piece in the catalyst if I have the flux, which I currently don't. So I do need to go and get on the flux grind at some point. So we're just waiting for shoulders and legs really, and then bracers is fine. A weapon would be like the biggest slot I want in the vault. Other than that, probably trinkets. But I would definitely not say no to like any of the tier slots, honestly. Any of the tier slots except the helm, because we got the helm last week, and it's exactly the slot which I don't want a tier piece on, because of the legendary here, which is the other best in slot 1. So basically anything except the helm would be great for Djfunk, but emphasis on like a weapon or a trinket. But we've got three chances, I guess. So I'm gonna open it as Windwalker. Yeah, Windwalker. Do I go Brewmaster? I think Windwalker. I think we go Windwalker because they just got buffed today. Actually, it's patch day. 9.25's out. Cross factions out. So we're gonna open as Windwalker. All right, that's a one-hander 278, which is actually really good. I think I just have to go with that. I mean, there's some nice shoulders with speed, but they're 275. And I believe that if you get 278 weapons, then that's actually the best option you can get. Other than that, you know, I could get a 278 and a 272. So I think we're going to go for Penitent Edge. Crit Mastery, I Don't know if that's bad stats or not. I think maybe mastery's not so good. But I believe that that weapon's going to be huge. I can just grab an offhand, and you know it'll be an overall upgrade. I think. Bit sad about the shoulders, but we can always get some 272 shoulders from M+. Just get some 262s and upgrade. And this trinket I don't believe is that great, so I would be pretty silly to not take the weapon. I think when presented with a 278 weapon, especially this early on, I think that would be in the character's life cycle. That is obviously. And what key did I get? It was mists. That's good. Okay, mists. That's pretty easy. I can definitely get some pugs to come. I can just pug that one. So we got this, and I guess we'll. I wonder what's better, if it's better to take these two weapons or the 252. I'll work that one out some other time. But yeah, not too bad for Djfunk. Like one-hander is very nice as like a kind of starting thing. It's kind of nicer like starting a character from fresh, and I've just been doing like +7, +8, +9, +10, anything that my key really turns into, because each dungeon is giving me Valor anyway. So I've already got 2.6k Valor ready to just like, once I get into 15s and I just get a full set of 262s, I can just go and upgrade the whole thing at once I have the 2000 score, right? And then along the way as well, I'm getting the Cosmic Flux. And I believe the best way to just farm that, from what I've been told, is just fly around Zereth Mortis and pick up chests, go res, things like that. So hopefully that doesn't take too long to do as well. And then just like within a day, boom, I'll have like a 270 monk. And yeah, they're going to be really, really strong. I honestly think they're going to be, you know, one of the best, if not the best melee DPS now in Mythic Plus, over Demon Hunters, over Rogues, etc. I think most meta teams now are going to play Survival Hunter. Oh wait, obviously Survival's the best. Warlock, Survival Hunter, and Monk. I think that's like what we're going to see the highest key pushes on. I wouldn't be surprised if we see keys like up to level 32 timed or something in the near future, at least before the end of the season, like 30s, 31, 32s. I think they might already be doing 30s. So 32s, I would not be surprised if we saw some of those, especially dungeons like Necrotic Wake and is it Gambit? I think they're the two like easiest ones to push high. By the way, guys, if you are sitting here still listening to me kind of just talk about my day and ramble about my WoW stuff, feel free to come check out the stream. Probably some of you guys just tune in for the weekly vaults, and that's fine. But you know, if you want to just hang out, meet, you know, ask me any questions or just chill, I kind of just like ramble on about random shit, listen to music, and make friends in my chat all day long when I do stream. So make sure you head over to that link up there, obviously. Anyway, DH, same old story. I've actually been kind of like trying to push a new Demon Hunter build over the last week. You might have seen my Demon Hunter videos if you like that kind of stuff on my channel. Called the Gambler build. I've been playing that one a lot, and yeah, so I'm running Dark Glare these days actually instead of Collective Anguish. So the only real upgrade I can get, because Unity is eventually going to go on my ring over here, so that one I don't really need a ring from the vault, to be honest. Once we kill Lords of Dread a few times, I think I can maybe get the gloves. So all I really need is a cloak or the file, and then I'm like full best for the future pretty much for my Demon Hunter. So I'm going to open it in Havoc Spec. I should have 3 slots because I did a ton of Mythic Plus on this, did a ton of Streets runs. If I get the file, then yeah, I can finally go Vengeance and start looking for that those tank trinkets. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. The file is really the only item that I want, so let's just hope that we sadly don't get it. Ring with Verse, weighted but Mastery is not so good. Another ring with Mastery is not so good. And gloves, which again I don't really need because I have 278 tier pieces already. And their Mastery, of course. So I think I'm just gonna go with the gem. I'm gonna go with the socket and just keep it in the bank, really. If there's anything I ever need to socket for an off spec, or you know I want to change around some stat weights on something like a ring maybe, then I guess now I have the tokens, I have the socket and stuff. So I have it in the bank because I think a couple of weeks back actually I got this one in 278, right? This ornately engraved amplifier, and I didn't take it because I didn't have a socket ready. So yeah, I guess now I could have taken that one, right? But yeah, I think now just having a socket in the bank ready to go is pretty good. So Not the worst, but yeah, pretty sad. I don't think I'm. It's getting to that point where I don't actually think I'm going to be able to see that file at 278 this season, which is kind of sad because I have it on my rogue, and that's my ult that I don't play very often. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the vault openings. I might even bring another character into the rotation soon. Depends how much I'm playing. I'm playing around on a little bit of classic WoW right now as well, like in the downtime, sometimes at the end of my streams. So I don't know if you guys are interested in classic WoW and you'd like to see some classic WoW videos on the channel, and make sure you chuck it in the comments down below so that I know, because I'm not a mind reader. Yeah, and it's something that I would definitely not be opposed to doing. Like, again, my niche isn't DH, my niche isn't vault openings. Like, I just want to make videos about what I'm doing. So if I'm doing classic WoW, I definitely would be up for making videos about classic WoW. So let me know if you guys are interested in that at all. You know, like fun videos, informational videos. Just tell me what you'd like to see if you'd like to see it, right? As I said, check out the stream. Feel free to like the video. If you're still listening, then you probably did like it. I'm just going to go out on a whim and say that. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weeks. Thank you for watching and have a great day as always. Peace.